Welcome back, guys. Nick here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive is this 1972 Chevelle, matching number 350 under the hood. Power steering, power brakes, AC. She's yellow. She looks good. She's got some trim coming down the side with Malibu package. Dual exhaust out the back. Sounds pretty good. You know, we got 100 detailed pictures on all of our cars. We have 3 different finance companies you can pick from. Be sure to check out maplemotors.com. Hit subscribe. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Let's look around the interior. Place your bets. Do you think the horn works on this one? Showing 14,000 miles. She starts up good. The choke, it does work on this one. I already let it warm up. Got a little spot in the dash there. Radio. Does it do anything? Yeah, radio does cut on. It's pretty quiet though. AC. Idle's low on this one. Now, it's cold outside and it's blowing cold air, but we'll give her a second. Wipers. Wipers work nice and slow. Turn signals popping up both sides. Interior looks pretty good. Little holes in the headliner. Patch in the headliner on this side. Hop on in. It feels cold. I don't know exactly if the compressor is cutting on. Some we'll have to check. We'll check it throughout the video. I'll leave the AC on to find out. What about the horn? Do you think it works? Mm-hmm. Yeah? It does. Let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. Okay, so I mean, that feels pretty cool coming through, don't it? Mm-hmm. I think the AC does work. We'll check the compressor at the end of the video, like I said, when I'm doing the walk around. We're gonna head off. We're gonna get some gas. This is my son Liam. He'll help us get some cool outside shots. Back it on up here. Nope. It said put your seatbelt on, Nick. You're right, I should have. It's time to roll. Now, this is the first time that I've driven this vehicle. I'm gonna be picking out flaws, checking everything out for you, so you know what you're getting. Not even touching the steering wheel, and this thing is straight as an arrow. Tight steering as soon as I turn. I was trying to make the horn honk. It only did it once for us, didn't it? I guess we lost connection. Had to try it again and it didn't work that time. Now, Speedo is working. Kickdown's hooked up. And it sounds good, hitting those brakes. And the brakes are nice and smooth. They're not pulling left or right. Just good. I mean, it's a good driver so far. Gas gauge is almost on E, so we're gonna stop and get a little bit of fuel. Looks like the windows are nice and smooth. Back in our brakes. We'll stop over here. Get $20 worth of premium gas. I'll let Liam put it in. And check that gauge. So far, this is a pretty tight overall ride. Everything feels smooth and as it should. Listen to the exhaust. All right, he's got $20 worth of premium fuel in this ride here. Hey, check it out. It's on a chain. Good idea. You know, I haven't seen that before. I like it. It's a cool little tip there. All right. Go ahead and get out of here. See if the gauge works. I'll ask him, see what he said. Think that gas gauge works?
Yes.
Yeah. It was on that when we got here. We turned the key and look at her go up. Man, you're 2 for 2 today. Well, the horn quit working, remember? Yeah. The horn's hit or miss. I can hear it click it too. It's probably a connection, I'm sure. Okay, let's roll. Got your sunglasses today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we got Liam in the back doing some videoing. Heck yeah. We ready to roll. So far, so good. She's running nice and smooth. All of our gauges are working. Exhaust has got a good sound to it. Got a nice crackle, actually. Kick down is hooked up, getting in the brakes, very smooth. I think the most important part of this car is the chips and scratches, because I've seen the paint job. It's okay, it's in decent shape, it's got a good shine, but it does have some chips. I want to go over that stuff with you. I've seen some on the front, I've seen some on the back. One of these days I'll let Liam, I'll supervise, he'll go around and show you all the stuff on the car. I think that'd be good for you. When we go out and we're buying cars, you can kind of put a number on them. That's what my family's taught me through the years. You guys always ask, where do we get our cars? Majority of them come from individuals at car shows. Every once in a while we get invited to like a specialty auction where it's only classic cars. And I'm not talking like Barrett Jackson or Mecum. These are more realistic prices and places that you can go locally. Bump, pretty smooth, not bad there. That bump back there, if I did have bad suspension, it would show off. It would bounce us up in the air. We would have all kinds of complaints. But you would know for sure just by the video if it had bad suspension. Getting in the brakes, again, they're smooth. Everything that I've noticed about this ride, driving wise, is awesome. Now, again, picking out the flaws, that's what's coming up next. Chips, scratches, rust, dents, it's coming your way. Thanks for sticking around so far. I will be back. Okay, so we just grabbed us some lunch. As soon as I got back from the test drive, let it sit for a little bit, and now I'm back. So picking out the flaws that's coming up. We'll get started here in the front. Light little cracks in your turn signals. Headlight bezels look nice and clean. Right behind that bumper's got a couple little dirt spots, some imperfections. Bumper itself's got a few little bugs on it. A little bit of pitting, some of the bolts. Chips up top here, and on the edge, a little wear. Up and over, ding on your trim there. Chips on the trim. Chips on the side of the door. Little scratches and chips on the side of the door here, at the bottom. Some dirt, chips, and cracks. It's just an old paint job. You can see the cracks there as well. Midsection. Well, with my shadow here, we're going to go start from the front. Midsection on this one. Handle looks pretty good. Little chip. A little bit of rust popping up around the trim on the back window. Seals look decent. All the weather stripping is good. On this side, chip there, chip, chip. Spot in the windshield there. Top two. Dirt there. Package tray, got a little water damage there. It's like they glued on a brake light for the window. A dent back here in the corner and there. Weather stripping is soft still, a little boogered up though. You can see some slight little tears. A little bit of surface rust forming around it too. Package tray on this one. Decent. And down with the trunk lid. Shuts easy. A little bit of surface stress popping up there around the trim in the same spot as the other one. But down this side, spots at the bottom there, and you also got some chips on the side. A few little chips at the bottom of the door. Scuffs on your trim. Moving back. Little spot there. Chip. More in the back here where the paint's chipped up. And of course, I mentioned it to you. I said, hey man, you're gonna want to watch the end of this video for these chips. There's quite a bit, and the car looks wonderful if you step back. But when you get real close, you can see all the little chips in the paint. Seals look good around the window on the passenger side. You got a little crack here. Most of the top side of the car looks pretty good though. I mean, slick hood, roof, trunk. Getting real close, you can see on the sides you got some chips and stuff. A little dirt there. This side of the windshield looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and check out the interior, start it up, listen to the motor real close, and we'll cut the compressor on too. Weather stripping's got some little cracks in it. It's still soft, but it's definitely time to replace. Carpet in this one. Little wear there. Pedals look good. Dings in your trim as you get in. Seat itself, not bad. Got a little spot there in the headliner. Buzzer works. Without giving it gas. It's still running, listen. It's so quiet. Give her some gas. Got some patches in the headliner. Passenger seat looks good. Carpet, good. Look at the dash. Got some holes there from something. Maybe some gauges that somebody had at one point. Well, I told you I would. AC wide open, max. Let's see if the compressor's kicked on. Now, for me sitting in the car, and it's pretty cold. It's probably 40 degrees today. It feels moderately cold. It's getting cooler as I was running it, but I think it's just pulling in the air from out here. And the reason I say that is because the compressor is not kicking on there. So, AC needs work. Looks like it's all hooked up, but it's definitely not engaging. Now to begin with, the motor was pretty cool too. So it was really sucking in some cold air and blowing it through the car. Just let's see, it's 51 here. Earlier, it was probably 45. 51's the high today, I believe. Got some tips on the edge of the hood there. Now guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, it'll help me and my channel out if you hit subscribe, share, comment, and hit that like button. I know that's quite a bit of things, but if you do it all, it's gonna help me out. Got a little overspray up here. That could easily be wiped off. Probably get them to do that to clean up. Don't forget, 100 detailed pictures. Also, financing and shipping is available. It's all at maplemotors.com. Do appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video.